See, if we could actually use the northern parts of Canada and Alaska and Russia, there'd be all these other different ways that we can go through the water. Racist is what it is.
At this point in time, those areas hadn't been explored yet. Is all.
That's not true.
It's historically
People live up there.
People's a strong word.
Wow. Oh, Germany is focusing on Danziger War. I think I know which option is going to happen there. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You were lagging behind.
Accidentally tapped out, but I'm back. What's
Can I-
Poland working on? Modernizing the cavalry.
That's an oxymoron.
What's all Russia doing? Infrastructure effort. Alright. Japan continuing to make gains.
It's called torpedo cruisers. Oh. Manchukuo is working on invite Japanese settlers. What puppet state? Hey, Canada Wheat Board and Battle Fleet concentration. So this one I'm gonna do convoy sailing, escort efficiency, no. I don't think I need any of that right now. Let's look at the QF 3-inch. And we can look into QF to pounder, or 2-pounder. More production. USA not giving guns to the Chinese. Are you giving guns to the Chinese?
No.
There you go. The USA is being led by a narcissist, so...
We're in a trade war.
Trade war with China?
Yeah. They want stuff.
Fake
I'm not giving it
news.
to them.
You're subverting it like 50 years early.
That's right. If I just let Japan take them over, it'll never be an issue.
That's fair. Can you not play as most of the countries in the game, like EU?
No, you can play.
Like if I wanted to
Any
play
country.
Guatemala? Because the selection screen wasn't like the map usually is, at least when I was starting the game.
There's a button that goes to the full map, and you can
Oh, okay.
select any of the countries.
I guess those were just like the quote-unquote
The big-
major options.
Yeah. EU4 does the same thing.
I guess I'd never
Just
noticed
one
because I was just
hour,
playing
yeah.
multiplayer with you. So, last night, my friend who plays Toad in Mario Kart all the time, like, do I need to pick a new character now?
To be safe. Let's see, I need 1,600 artillery pieces. I'm producing 7 a day. That'll take 3 days. That's not bad.
Ooh, a Chief Justice. How does... Oh, Chief of Air Force. How did I read that as Chief Justice? I was so confused. That makes more sense now.
Honorary Ruth Bader General.
I'm just picturing her in a fighter jet.
Just in the cockpit, just scowling at the enemies.
Ooh, air accidents chance minus 10%. Ace generation
Hey.
chance plus 10%. Which one is better? There's a lot of air accidents.
What are the options? The less air accident and ace generation?
So ace generation chance plus
For
10%.
you, the air safety, since you'll be working on limited infrastructure, it's better
Yeah.
to not have equipment attrition for no reason. Quote unquote accidents.
Alright, see you later, Asterix. Good luck with your delicious soup. Oh, Germany's up to 54 divisions. They were at 10 like a year ago. Max planning plus 10%.
You can only see 54 divisions. They're
God.
estimated to have anywhere between 111 and 170 divisions.
Feels like they're not in compliance with certain regulations here.
I only have 38 divisions, although 24 are in training.
With 24 on the way. Who ordered those divisions, though? I don't know, but we may as well use them. This isn't suspicious. Alright, Austin KS has been researched. Marines, mountain infantry, paratroopers. So I can get field hospital. That's good. Computing machines also done.
Ooh, crunching them numbers.
I'm gonna get the Matilda LP. Not to be confused with the Matilda EP, which was
Underwhelming.
too many instrumentals. Alright, we're into August. It's almost time. No, there we go. Poland refuses German ultimatum.
Bold move.
Considering the demands, it seemed inevitable. Poland would be forced to cede Danzig to Germany, and a Polish plenipotentiary would be sent to Berlin to negotiate further terms. Ignacy Muskigi, that is not how you pronounce that, quoted the German Reich's recent actions when stating it was obvious Germany would not be satisfied with Danzig alone. German and Polish forces are prepared for war, and reports are already coming in clashes on the border. Once again, there is war in Europe. Germany has ignored every warning. Let's warn them again. German Reich has declared war on Poland. Well,
wow, they're
time to watch.
Better look quick, because things aren't going well.
But they just modernized their cavalry. I don't understand.
Well, they're in the middle of studying foreign takes, and I'd say they're getting a pretty intimate look right now.
Alright, I'm accepting the call to arms.
Are you?
There's justification of war goals against us, our allies. German Reich is justifying against us.
France and the UK declared war on Britain or Germany, huh?
Air wings are standing by. Well, I don't want to. We're at war. Okay, Italy, Germany, and Slovakia against Canada, Poland, UK, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, British Raj, British Malaya, and France. So clearly, we're gonna win easily. Easily. Air wings with no mission or region assigned. How do I?
How do you what?
Is that what that is? Nope.
What is? What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to assign regions to the air wings. He's complaining about.
You mean air wings to the regions?
Well, whichever way you wanna.
So you play. Each plane type has a range that it can get to. So you click the little. If you press F3, that'll put you in air mode, and you'll see the various air regions, how the map's split up. And so
Mhm.
the planes have to be able to reach those regions from the airbase they're stationed at. So if you click the air wing, you can right-click a friendly airbase, not just in Canada territory, but over in France, let's say. And you can move them there. And then once they're in range of, they can be assigned to a theater. Is France losing ground on the border? I think they might be.
So, how's America feeling about joining this war?
We're not.
What do you mean you're not?
I can't until I finish some of my national focus trees, because I'm right
Okay,
now currently
well,
set to undisturbed isolationism.
you can finish as many national focus trees as you want. Germany could still just rush in and destroy you. Like, Poland was working on something as powerful as modernizing their cavalry, and look what happened to them.
What's happened to them?
No one is safe.
Poland managed to slow the advance, it looks like, a little bit.
So World War II has literally started, but world tension is only at 48%.
Yeah.
Sorry, the German-French
It's like
War.
that cartoon with the dog sitting at the table in the burning house. This is fine.
Alright, I'm going to send them support equipment, because I have a lot.
To the UK.
Yeah.
You can either send them a bulk number or a monthly stipend.
I'm sending them a support equipment. I don't understand the question. I didn't read the number. I just put the thing there.
France is losing.
What a
Poland's
surprise.
losing.
Belgium is staying out of it. But the Maginot Line. But the Maginot Line.
There's that one pocket of French infantry holding out. It won't long.
I wonder if Poland's going to push him back. Look at that. Look at those cavalry go.
Well, considering Poland has... Well, they have almost 40 divisions.
Yeah, Poland's army really wasn't that much worse than Germany's, or smaller. It's just the whole Blitzkrieg thing.
They're too busy improving their cavalry.
Didn't have their eyes on the ball.
Still need 1.2k artillery pieces? Oh my god.
I'm gonna put the speed back up a little bit.
Okay.
So many divisions.
Yikes. The French lost the mountains. That's not good. They at least got... Oh, I was about to say, they got the river, but not anymore.
So should I send over my 7 divisions?
Can. You can put a fallback line in Paris. Although, by the time you get there...
Yeah, that's...
You can send them to the UK first, for sure. That'll be safe. Send them to Plymouth. And then, because the German Navy is not big, and they the British Navy should be, and the French combined should be taking care of any threats to your actual troop movement there.
Where's
Poland's Kremlin. They're holding out for a second there, but not looking good.
Okay, I'm not sure if that's actually doing anything.
What?
I'm trying to send them to...
So they need to be on a province with a port. So if they're in Montreal, that one, yeah, send them up there to.
I thought it would automatically go to one and then...
No, you have to stick them there first, and then tell them to move to another place of the port, like Plymouth.
Ooh, I can send these guys over too.
Ooh.
Everybody go to Quebec. Quebec to the future. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Well.
The fall of Paris. While fighting rages elsewhere in Free France, reports have come in of German troops entering Paris. The capital was declared an open city by French forces moments before their last units retreated. Several columns of German troops recreated the Prussian victory parade of 1871 by marching down the Champs-Élysées, while Parisians looked on in stunned silence. Military experts predict that the collapse of Free France is imminent. The German Reich seems unstoppable. France has capitulated. Edouard Daladier had announced that the French nation can no longer withstand pressure from the occupying French forces, committing travesties throughout the country. The French government has gone into exile. Their main forces have capitulated and the German Reich is now in control of their home areas. Though the war against the German Reich and the rest of the Axis continues, this is an unfortunate setback for all of the Allies. Well,
Looks like Paris is out of the picture.
Alberta Cold Hounds.
Germany.
Ooh, add more slots.
On the outskirts of Warsaw as we speak.
Oh no. Well, actually, there's still a little bit of Free France there.
It's so that's probably because there were like British troops there or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So if there's other countries' forces in the territory, they'll stay that territory when the rest of the country surrenders. They won't last long. So we were talking about the organization thing. So to keep your organization up and to have it recover, there needs to be a supply line to that unit.
The fall of Warsaw.
So,
German forces advancing in Poland have succeeded in capturing Warsaw. Sporadic fighting continues in Praga and a few other districts, but organized resistance in the city seems to have ceased. The Polish government reportedly evacuated the city as the first German units entered Warsaw suburbs, and their present location is unknown. Fighting against the German invaders continues in other parts of the country, but the loss of capital is a serious blow. The loss of the capital, not the loss of capital. Serious blow to the Polish war efforts. German pressure towards Benelux. Following the breakout of war with France, Germany has applied stronger diplomatic pressure than ever on the countries of Benelux. With French and British backing, however, they are refusing to give in to the pressures. What French backing? There's reason to believe that if the German Reich is unable to get what they want, they'll take it by force. Luckily, Luxembourg is joining the war on the Allied side. So, that's,
Did they?
yeah.
That's,
Ill-advised. Appreciated, don't get me wrong.
But ill-advised. Oh, there they go.
Ooh. We'll need to take the North Atlantic, I think. I can't get to... Yora?
My fleet will make sure the North Atlantic is good.
Luxembourg has capitulated. Joseph Beck has announced that the Luxembourg nation can no longer withstand the pressure from occupying German forces, committing travesties throughout the country. Luxembourg government has gone into exile, their main forces have capitulated, and the German Reich is now in control of their home area. Though the war against the German Reich and the rest of the Axis continues, this is an unfortunate setback for all the Allies. The birth of the Franco-British Union. Facing defeat in France, the French and British governments have decided to join their two nations as one until victory over Germany is assured. A new joint government has been formed in London, with Edward VIII remaining as head of state. In an issued Declaration of Union, the new joint war cabinet stated France and Great Britain should no longer be two nations, but one Franco-British Union. The Constitution of the Union will provide for joint organs of defense, foreign, financial, and economic policies. Every citizen of France or Britain will enjoy immediate citizenship of the other state. The flight of Rudolf Hess. Deputy Führer Rudolf Hess was arrested by Home Guard soldiers in Scotland yesterday after parachuting from a heavy fighter. An accomplished pilot, he apparently flew alone across the North Sea, taking care to stay out of radar range before veering west towards Britain. Hess appears to have taken it upon himself to negotiate a peace treaty between Britain and Germany, although Berlin has denounced him as a madman and stripped him of any political office. British authorities have not been available for comment. Well, can you guys get over here? All right, the Great Canadian Navy is on the move. Surprised that Poland is still Poland. Truly inspiring. Alright, war propaganda against the Germans. Don't need to do that. I think everyone hates them. What's our war support? 60%? Yeah. Emergency factory conversion. Adding military. I still need civilian factory, so I'm not going to do that. Industrial land appropriation. Lose war support, but you gain a building slot in Southern Ontario. I haven't filled up everything yet, so I won't bother with that. Yeah, they just plowed right through. And I guess they're unconcerned. Yeah, there we go. Poland has capitulated. I think it's the same text as Luxembourg and France, so I'm not going to read that. There's a bunch of British ships in the Atlantic. That's encouraging. A little depressing considering all of their individual fleets are larger than ours. Oh, Belgium's in the war now. And the Netherlands. This is where the tide turns. Look at all the support we're not giving them.
Now we have a foothold on Europe. That's where we send our troops.
Well, Dutch East Indies have joined Netherlands as an ally in the war. See, if I were Belgium or the Netherlands, I wouldn't have joined that right now until there was a better plan in place. Then none. USSR occupies eastern Poland. Soviet troops have occupied eastern Poland, officially for the purpose of protecting Belarusian and Ukrainian minorities from the chaos that followed the collapse of the Polish government. German forces have withdrawn from these areas in good order, resulting in Poland's effective partitioning between the two powers. Yeah. That sounds likely. Alright, so I guess we'll need more high command. Get our buddy Gino in there. Netherlands has capitulated. Oh, Denmark's now coming in. And Norway. I feel like if everyone kind of did this at once, rather than one country going in and Germany beating them and then another one goes in. It's just like a really bad league team fight. Belgium's capitulated. Look how untouched North America is. Industry. Pretty far behind that. Let's do this one. We're up to 7 factories. Filling those really fast. Denmark's capitulated. Okay, our forces are in the UK. It's exciting. Iceland takes control of foreign affairs with the capitulation of its union and partner Denmark. Icelandic parliament has taken control of its own foreign affairs, and in doing so has essentially become a fully independent nation. The newly elected provisional governor has already proclaimed Icelandic neutrality in the current conflict, despite the invasion of its parent nation. Alright, I have another submarine, so that's helpful.
Go sink some Jerry's.
I don't know where any of the Jerry's are. They don't appear to have many ships. Unless they're all hiding Untersea. Yeah, we gotta go all the way there. So, Alberta Coal Towns is almost done. That's nice. I guess I could do army modernization, and that would probably help. Oh, I can actually do the war bonds.
Ooh.
Why don't I do that?
Where am I at? Can I
Join the war? Yeah.
Ask to join faction. Ooh, I can.
The Axis? After I sent my 7 divisions to the UK? Perfect time to strike. They're sort of chilling over there in London.
Yeah, I'll ask to join the faction.
Hey!
Hey!
Let's invade people. Whoop, whoop.
I haven't joined the war yet, though.
Oh. Well, I have it on good authority that there's places we can invade in the north of France. But we're at 100%. There we go. China doesn't seem to be having fun right now.
What's wrong with China? China.
China will not accept a non-aggression pact. Can I stage a coup in Japan? Ooh, can I stage a coup in Germany? Do a democratic coup.
The answer is yes. However, its support will be based on support for that ideology. So since there's only 20% support, the coup's not going to go well.
Well, fine. Unread Naval Cavalry Raider battle results. Victory.
Okay, I'm going to...
Whoop.
I'm going to move an army over to England.
Air wings don't have coverage. Yugoslavia, oh god. Hungary joined Axis. Yugoslavia joined Allies. Is, no.
What?
Trying to see when, we'd be able to have the USSR on our side, but not yet. Hitler's gotta do some stuff first. Now that we've tricked him into thinking he's won in Western Europe.
Lured him into the trap right on the coast where we can get him. Before, we'd have had to drive all the way through France to get to the Germans. Now, they're just right there.
Oh, Atlantic Squadron's repairing. Yeah. I wouldn't be able to. I'll add those extra ships to it too. Then we'll be laughing.
What are we going to be laughing about?
It's just a saying. We'll be laughing. There are faction members justifying war goals. Yugoslavia is justifying against Bulgaria.
It's a bold move considering they're losing their entire country. There it is.
Well, at least they tried.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Sometimes you just gotta make the play to invade Bulgaria.
How we doing English channel-wise? There's 2,000 enemy fighter craft, 600 enemy support planes, 400 enemy bombers compared to the 1,400 allied fighters. I should probably send some over there.
I'm gonna research some plane stuff. Battlefield support. I guess that one? No, gotta do strategic destruction.
Strategery.
Alright, how would I reform this over there?
You don't have to reform it. You can just send it there. So select it and find an airfield over there to move it to.
Saying
So click
Oh, I can do it. Never mind. I can add my 50 to that. 1400.
I'm about to add 200.
Slightly better. Yes.
Need to ramp up production though.
I need a better plane. But yeah, there's a mod hosted on the Corey Loses Discord server, link below the stream, called Operation Overhaul, which I do want to play a bit after this playthrough. So I'm gonna get more used to the game and then see what sort of big changes we can get out of that. Field hospital is done.
Yugoslavia still justifying those war goals.
Oh, we gotta go actually into the base. Here we go. And
Yikes. They have so many planes.
woo. Soviet Union and Finland have signed a white peace.
Get it? Because it's all this snow.
Yep. That's what that name's from. Here. I want the hurricane or the typhoon? The albacore.
You want the hurricane. You want your fighters are the most important.
I guess I'll get an aircraft designer as well.
Wait, who's been doing it?
I don't know. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, apparently.
Ruth Bader General.
Okay, so assigned to an area, that just means they're going to fly out and shoot stuff, right? Not that they're going to try to go to the north of France and...
So above them you see the various buttons. You want to click the air superiority one? That'll, because you gotta tell them what you want them to do when they get there.
Bomber wing, report. I guess I'm not going to bomb France. That seems counterproductive. Naval strike. Port strike. Tech research. Construction 3. Look at that. No national focus set, though. Where's my Air Force? RCAF. Station Borden. Research bonus to air doctrines. Let's do that. Apparently, air power is important in war. So that's what we're learning today.
You're trying to tell me.
That's what my lectures from...
Polish were really banking on that cavalry, though.
Hey, sometimes you gotta make the risky play. I can respect that. I'm actually going to switch my submarines over into anti-air 4.5. What's Southampton getting for? Anti-air 9.0. Southampton class. Get on in here. You're on the Price is Right. What equipment am I missing? Tanks?
Hover over it. It'll show.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate the sub. don't really want to. Yeah, I don't want that. I shot too high. Okay, so can we actually go into the English Channel now? Yeah. I'm not sure on the Discord server if I want to keep the Twitch subs and the patrons at the same level in the same group, or if I want to do like a separate role for patron or for Twitch subs. It'd be the same rewards, quote unquote, either way, but then I'd just give it a different color. I don't know how many of the subs are actually in the Discord though. Seems like the Canadian fleet has now decided to join up with British. Second Vienna Award. A treaty has been signed at Vienna following the... More concessions have been forced on the Kingdom of Romania, with Bulgaria reclaiming the southern Dobruja. The territory was annexed by Romania in 1913 after the Second Balkan War, and is mostly still populated by new news reports. Regardless of the reasoning, the Kingdom of Romania now stands significantly weakened. USSR's claimed Bessarabia, and it's been ceded. See, this is the problem with the news. You spend all the time reading it, and then it's already changed by the time you...
Are the Japanese? They are not. No, they are not part of the Axis right now.
Can I assign these guys to a different port, so they're not always crossing the Atlantic to...
Yeah, so control left click on a port will assign that as their home port, where they would go back to for repair.
Can it be like a British one?
I don't remember. Try it.
Okay, first I'll do...
You should see...
Oh, I can just hover over with the British one and it should still show the results, right? Yeah, okay, I can. So I'll do that next time we're over the Atlantic. It seemed kind of inefficient. The Canadian Navy is nothing if not efficient.
There's a mine that goes off half a mile away. Oh, back to Canada, boys. Let's go get things checked out.
Basically, that's what they're set to right now. High priority. To be fair, there's one ship that was kind of low, but...
I have an invasion set for Cherbourg. A naval invasion.
Voyager? You can't... No. The names are set.
What?
In-game? The ship names? Can you rename them in-game?
Oh,
yes, you can. You can.
You can, yeah.
That can be a thing I do in future LPs.
You can also customize the name of your armies and such. The divisions as well, the individual divisions.
Hmm. Hey, Outofire, how's it going?
In 40 days, I'll have 10 divisions of the 1st Infantry heading to the French coast.
Might add some light tanks to my divisions.
Don't do it to your standard divisions. Create specialized tank divisions.
Okay.
That have create an armored division, or you should have a basic template for it already.
Yeah. I just haven't made any.
Yeah. Just make some